Hello, aviation enthusiasts. Welcome back to Aeroonline, your hub for the latest aviation stories. This week, we're taking off with updates on new routes, cutting-edge technology, and dramatic in-flight incidents.
LAX ground stop after FAA equipment outage. Flights at LAX were briefly halted Sunday after an FAA equipment outage disrupted air traffic systems. Operations later resumed, but airlines warned of lingering delays as schedules recovered. Huntington Beach helicopter crash. A helicopter crashed near Pacific Coast Highway in Huntington Beach on October 11th. 2 people on board and 3 bystanders were injured. The helicopter was part of the Cars and Copters event, and investigators are still determining the cause. 300 Tailstrike go-around with reversers deployed. An Airbus A300 landing in London suffered a tailstrike and briefly became airborne again, with thrust reversers deployed. The crew followed procedures, stowed the reversers, regained control, and landed safely. No injuries were reported. Fuel spill during refueling at DFW Apron. A fuel spill occurred at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport on October 11th during refueling of an American Eagle plane. Crews quickly contained the spill, and no injuries or fire were reported. Cleanup caused brief delays, and the cause is under investigation. Ryanair evacuates KRK, flight after cabin smoke report. A Ryanair Boeing 737 MAX 8-200 was evacuated in Krakow after smoke was detected in the cabin before departure to Bristol. All passengers were safe, and the cause is under investigation. Airport operations continued normally. Brussels Airport cancels all departures amid national strike. Brussels Airport canceled all departures on October 14th due to a national strike affecting security and operations. Charleroi Airport also halted flights. The strike targets government policies on budgets and pensions, causing major transport disruptions. EU clears Boeing-Spirit. The EU approved Boeing's $4.7 billion reacquisition of Spirit Aerosystems, requiring Spirit's Airbus-related work to be sold to neutral owners, mainly Airbus. The move lets Boeing regain control of key 737 and 787 production while keeping Airbus supply chains independent. U.S. approval is still pending. American Airlines returns to LAX after cabin fumes reported. And American Airlines A321 returned to Los Angeles shortly after takeoff when fumes were detected in the cabin. Passengers and crew reported discomfort, but the plane landed safely and no injuries occurred. The aircraft is under inspection. Airport PA systems hacked at Kelowna, Victoria, Windsor, and Harrisburg. Hackers took over PA systems and some display screens at 4 airports in Canada and the U.S., playing political audio messages. Operations were briefly delayed, but no safety systems were affected. Authorities are investigating the cyber incidents. JetBlue PAX tries to open exit. After mistaking a 320 barking dog noise, a JetBlue passenger tried to open an emergency exit after mistaking the A320's normal barking dog hydraulic sound for a failure. Crew and passengers stopped her quickly, and the flight continued safely after checks. Air Canada 737 MAX clips, a 321 during tow at Toronto Pearson. An Air Canada 737 MAX 8 hit a parked A321 while being towed at Toronto Pearson. No one was injured, and both aircraft were moved for inspection. Officials are reviewing ramp procedures to prevent future incidents. Lav truck strikes AACRJ 900 at Omaha. A lavatory service truck hit an American Eagle CRJ 900 at Omaha after arrival from Philadelphia. No injuries were reported, but the jet sustained fuselage damage and was taken out of service for inspection. Dhaka Airport halts, then resumes after cargo terminal fire. A major fire in the cargo area of Dhaka's Hazrat Shah Jalal Airport halted all flights for about 7 hours on October 18. No one was injured, but imported goods were lost. Flights later resumed with ongoing delays as investigations began. United Jets clip on ORD taxiway. 2 United Airlines planes made light contact on a taxiway at Chicago O'Hare on October 17th. No injuries were reported, and damage was minor. Both jets were inspected, and the FAA is reviewing the incident. Air China A321 diverts after overhead bin battery fire. An Air China A321 diverted to Shanghai after a lithium battery in a carry-on caught fire in an overhead bin. Crew quickly extinguished the flames, and no injuries were reported. A replacement aircraft completed the flight to Seoul. United 737 MAX windshield crack at FL 360. A United 737 MAX from Denver to Los Angeles diverted after its cockpit windshield cracked at 36,000 feet, injuring one pilot. The jet landed safely, and investigators are analyzing the cause of the damage.
That wraps up this week on Aero Online. What stories stood out the most to you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more aviation updates. Until next time, clear skies and safe travels.